The Great Katana is definitely the most powerful weapon from its own category. Don't get me wrong, the Rakshasas and Dragon Hunter's Great Katana are both great weapons, but this one is on a whole different level. First of all, its main advantage is that it's an infusible weapon, basically meaning that we can make it work according to our needs. The best part of the Great Katana is that it will offer an outstanding performance no matter the affinity you choose, but in this case we are looking to get the highest damage possible using this weapon. The best affinities you can choose are number 1, quality, because it grants you a solid base damage and it lets you use weapon buffs such as Bloodflame Blade. Number 2, the occult affinity, because your base damage is gonna scale directly of arcane while boosting your bleed build up passively. And number 3, the bleed affinity, which is the best one we can choose for this specific run. In NG+7 the base damage is important, but not as much as having high bleed build up, because the bosses have a disgusting amount of HP, so proccing bleed with higher frequency becomes a top priority. You can't go wrong with any of the affinities I mentioned, but I am confident the one we want to use in max scaling is the bleed affinity. We are gonna be playing with different Ashes of War. The Great Katana has overhead stance as its default skill. It's honestly a very good ability against targets vulnerable to slash damage. It can be buffed by the Rellana's cameo talisman when holding the skill for a second before attacking, and it's also really fun to play. However, we will only use this one for fun against easy targets. For max damage against difficult bosses, we will alternate between Storm Slash and Blood Tax. Both abilities are easily spammable and can deal ridiculous damage numbers if used correctly. Blood Tax is perfect for pierce vulnerable enemies such as Rellana, Bayle and promised Consort Radahn, and Storm Slash can make a joke of those armorless enemies such as Midra, Messmer and Metyr. Now I'm gonna show you the full build I prepared for this weapon, and we are gonna use it to beat every major boss in the base game and the DLC without taking a single hit. Keep in mind we are in NG+7, so the best stats we can use are 50 Vigor, 25 on Mind, 35 on Endurance, 45 Strength, 47 on Dexterity, 25 on Faith, and 45 on Arcane. We are gonna use Golden Vow for a 15% damage buff, and if we don't have Blood Boil Aromatic for that 30% physical damage buff, we can use Flame Grant Strength that will grant a 20% damage buff for 30 seconds for physical and fire damage. It's way better to use Blood Boil Aromatic, but if you don't want to farm that item, you can use Flame Grant Strength. We are gonna be taking this build into the DLC, so make sure to have your Shadow Tree Blessing on the level 20, otherwise your damage is not gonna be good. We are gonna be using the Great Katana on plus 25 with the Blood Tax, Stormblade and Overhead Stance Ash of War in the Bleed affinity. You don't need to have 3 different weapons equipped, I just equipped the 3 of them to showcase the different abilities we are gonna be using. We need any seal we have available to cast our buffs, and if we want to deal 10% more damage, we can use any weapon with the Sacred Order Ash of War. This is a 10% damage buff that will remain active as long as we have this weapon equipped in our offhand. When using the Blood Tax Ash of War, I recommend you to run the Ansbach set because it's gonna boost the damage of this ability by 15%. When using Overhead Stance and Stormblade, I highly suggest you use 3 pieces of the Rakshasas armor set for a 6% flat damage buff and pair it with the White Mask for a 10% damage buff per each bleed proc. The best talismans we can use for this build are the Shard of Alexander for a 15% damage buff when using skills, the Lord of Blood's Exultation that will increase our damage by 20% with each bleed proc, the Millicent's Prosthesis and the Roaring Winds Insignia, which stack together for a 25% damage buff when reaching the max stage of the multi-hit effect. When using the Overhead Stance, you can replace one of the multi-hit talismans for the Rellana's cameo, which is gonna buff your next skill attack if you hold it 1 second by 45%. And if you wanna use a Stormblade, you can also replace one of the multi-hit buffs for the Enraged Divine Beast. This is completely optional and the damage you can get with either combination of talismans is very similar. In our Flask of Wondrous Physic, we are gonna use the Blood-Sucking Craktir for 20% more damage at the cost of some HP in time, and we're gonna pair it with the Thorny Craktir that is gonna increase our damage by 20% once we reach the max stage of the multi-hit buff, and it's gonna stack with the Millicent's Prosthesis and the Roaring Winds Insignia. If you have an aggressive playstyle, I highly suggest you to use some Pickled Turtlenecks because they boost your stamina regeneration speed. They are not necessary at all, but they help especially in this difficulty. As I previously told you, the best body buff we can use is Blood Boil Aromatic because it's gonna boost our physical damage by 30%, and in this case we are only dealing physical damage. As we will play in NG+7, breaking the stance of a boss can be quite complicated, especially against those enemies that tend to disengage in combat like Bayle. So with this item we prevent the stance damage we already built from dropping off. This way we keep it active, making stance breaking a boss much easier. This item as well is completely optional, but I like to use it in this difficulty so I can control the bosses a bit more. Now I'm gonna show you how to buff with this build. First we are gonna use our Flask of Unrose Physic, then we are gonna cast Golden Vow, and immediately we can use our Pickled Torten Leg if we want, it's completely optional. Then if you wish you can use the weapon with the Sacred Order to get that 10% extra damage, but as well is completely optional. And last but not least we use Blood Boil Aromatic, which is our body buff. As you can see, this build is way easier to buff than the ones that use Hall of Shabriri. On top of that, Blood Boil Aromatic lasts an entire minute. So now that we have completed and optimized our build, let's begin with the boss fights. Right, there we go. I'm gonna start with the lightest hit and then we use the heavy one. Oh, yeah, perfect. Nice, and we wait, and hopefully he will do it. Yeah, this is perfect. And maybe we'll get the bleed proc here. Insane. Huge. And now it doesn't matter what we use. That was really clean. Yeah, it was much better to do it that way. Yeah, we definitely have a free hit on this guy. I'll use the light one. Maybe here is worth using the heavy one. Yeah, in such a good timing, bro. In such a good timing. Okay, we recover stamina. We don't need to go that crazy. Just like that, this guy's gone. Wow, pretty clean fight, man. Not gonna lie, it was a pretty clean fight. We love to see that. This one should be easy if we get the right attack. If we are unlucky and we get the other movements he has, it might not be that easy. But it shouldn't be a problem at all. Let's see. Okay. Come on, brother, do it. Do it. Nice, that's why you're the best. There we go. I end up in the best position possible, bro. Huge position, bro. Nah, bro, that was so crazy, dude. That was so crazy, homie. Let's see if it works. If we get a good RNG, it should work. Oh my god, it might happen. Oh, brother. Oh, let's go. It was like using the regular Lion's Claw, but it worked. If we get a good RNG, everything is okay here. Hopefully it's this guy here. Oh yeah, it's always this guy here. That's so nice. Oh nice, that's perfect. We got a close one. That's fantastic, bro. That's a beautiful RNG to start this one. No, man. Okay, it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. I was planning on using the other one. The overhead stance. Yeah, I prepared. Wow, the Stormblade is pretty crazy, dude. Nah, bro, that's crazy. Wow, that's way. Either way, it's okay, bro. It doesn't matter what we use. That was so insane. Right, in the first attempt, we have a lot of time to buff, so we don't worry about it. We just use all of our stuff. You can also use the Divine Beast Helm for 4% more damage, but the White Mask is just better in general, you know, in terms of damage specifically. Oh my god, that's very good damage. I don't even have to move, I think. Yeah, I just can spam it. It's very good. The Great Katana is awesome. And these are just rewards that are spammable. When you use the Sacred Dagger in your left hand weapon with Sacred Order, it's pretty crazy. They deal more damage. Alright. Hopefully this time the guy will do better attacks. I'm getting the best attacks possible to go for a stance break. That I'm actually considering it, bro. Oh my god. Oh, it's over, bro. I'm going for spam. Let's go. Let's go, baby. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. I was actually going for the stance break, man, but I knew the damage was gonna be enough. Okay, Okay, I guess I need to be more aggressive when she's about to get to the second phase, you know? That's insane, dude. Okay. Oh my god, I was barely there, bro. Yeah, this is what it was supposed to happen before, bro. Let's go. She escaped somehow previously. Vamos. There we go. So crazy, dude. She is actually insane, bro. I'm gonna use one of these, my good babies, for stance damage. And that's why these babies are useful. While the guy escapes, we are capable of dealing damage. After this one, we deal the archer attack that is gonna break him. Yeah. And that was the Hippo, guys. Let's go. I have the fights measured in my head, brother. Let's go. Huge. We are ready again. I'm playing with my life so hard right now, bro. Just a hit, bro. It should be broken now. Yeah. She should be broken. And dead. Let's go. Yeah, we needed to break her only. 4 large instant scraps were needed. Hopefully this time it will be better. I want to believe. Okay, this time we actually hit. That's W's. Can I reuse this? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. It's okay. It lasts an entire minute. It should be fine. That was a much better way to start the second phase. Ah! Freaking maniac. What are you on, my guy? There we go. Easy fight. Let's go. Midra can be quite wild sometimes, man. There we go again. Hey, brother. Be a good dragon. Oh, you are such a trashy dragon. I can give you another one if you want. Huge. Nice. How the hell is this guy not broken? He has to break now. Huge. Nice, baby. I need more stamina. Don't run. Oh, let's go. That was so close. I was running out of stamina, baby. But it's all good. This is 1 by 1, so it doesn't make too much sense. It's like using the light hits, you know? But the jump attack is really bad, bro. The jump attack is not even close to be good. Insane power stance. Nah, bro. The moveset, I agree. Slightly. But that jump attack is not even close to be good. My god, I don't even know how I strike that one. I'll go for the stance damage. This guy is being weird. How is that even possible, brother? Let's go. This was so weird, yet it worked. Amazing. Alright. Huge. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, so close. A third one would have been nice there, bro. Okay. Let's go. We are okay. We are chilling. Nice. Finally, bro. Wow, it took longer than expected. Guess I'll use it twice, just to make sure she's gonna break. We need 2 R2s maybe? I think it's better when we count it. 2 R2s. One on the skill, I guess. I'll use this time to use this. Nice. Now we should spam the skill technically and she should eventually break. Very decent. We back up. I don't know if we are gonna get a safe area. It's kind of weird. They are very close. Oh my god. Please this time don't troll me. Nice. Let's go. Nice. We got lucky this time. Amazing. Okay. We are ready once again. You want another one? There you go. No. Ah. Huge split proc. R2 attack. Nice. Come on. Let's go! That's how we do it! Nice try, bitch! Oh my god! Nice. There is the mid proc. There we go. Yeah, let's go. Nice fight. Come on, bro. Oh, that's so good. Oh my god. You lucky piece of crap. That's it. Wow, the Stormblade is so amazing, dude. It's pretty cool. Instead of actually running away, you can roll the attack and attack the guy, which is more risky, but it's cooler as well. Oh, this is huge. Nice. Nice. Easy fight. Let's go. That was way easier, bro. Let's go. Nice. All good. wasn't very close, but I need 2 of these. Please, sleep. There we go, brother. Oh, check that damage, baby. More than decent damage. We didn't get a bleed proc, that's wild. That's okay, we can. That means we can get it here. What is my boy doing? Please don't surround me like too bad. Oh! What is this guy doing? Yeah, you are supposed to do that, brother. Oh my god, that's insane. That bleed proc was crazy. Loretta time. Ui, this is huge. Ah, brother. Oh my god, I don't know why I didn't get hit there, but let's go. She's doing it, right? That's so dairy. Oh boy. Oh boy, easy fight, brother. It didn't even look like NG+7. Wow. What I love the most about not using the first attempt is that we can buff inside. Ui. Oh my god, the fact that we both missed is just so stupid, bro. Got you, baby. Good. I don't have to reuse anything here. I could reuse the Sacred Order, but I will prioritize the Blood Bowl. What? Oh my god, this is huge. This is beautiful. Let's go! Amazing fight, guys! The distance attacks, bro, that's the best. Range attacks are peak in this fight. Right. Brother. Brother. Ah! Nice, you're sleeping now. Freaking guy. Let the spam begin. Holy moly. Jesus, bro. Okay. I guess I should aim to the ground. Or when the guy disappears and I have to attack the ground. Oh! Okay. The last one requires a one hit. If we die here, we are the most stupid players in the world. And by we, I mean me. Oh no. We are chilling. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. We are not that bad. Right. Nice damage. Huge. I think we got the bleed proc there. He has to do something else this time, bro. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go, baby. That's how we do it. Nice. And we should be ready to go. All good. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was so close. Not even enough damage for that one shot. That's crazy, brother. Alright. There we go. Why are we getting this attack so early? Oi, brother! What? Oh, it's so hot, bro. Okay. Easy fight. Easy fight. I thought he was gonna do that immediately. It would have been much better, but the guy decided to do an extra movement. Here we go again. Let's try again, guys. Everything is ready for us to win. Same crap over and over and over. This thing has no shame, bro. It's the same crap over and over and over. Finally? Let's go! Let's go, baby! We did it! Let's go! Oh my god, that was insane, dude! Holy moly, bro!